Junk and Pool back over here in Porterville. So I got this camera on this tripod. I'm going to do a little experiment. I got this thing running again. I pulled the cap off there to make sure it had antifreeze in it. It's pretty cold out here today. I got the main tool out right there. So I had I run that battery pretty low, and I got that solenoid apparently stuck in the starter. I gave it a couple taps. I'm going to let it run a while. Debbie said she's going to shut it off in about a few minutes here. I've been out here messing around a little bit, off and on. Got the wood stove going, but it's not that warm in here. And I got my gloves. I got this here I sheared up, running board. Put another bolt in this thing, temporary. I still ain't shimmed the way it's supposed to be, but I thought I'd come out here a little bit and mess around with it. It's a little crooked in there. I got that top bolt won't come out. It's got washers on the inside and it's mushroomed in there. I just found a couple to stick in there. The back one to stick in there, it needs to be longer. So I probably should turn the radio off. I don't know, come to think of it. I still got a lot of stuff all over here. Thought I'd play around a little bit with this shear. So she's going to shut that thing off. What I'm going to do is shear the bolts around this. A couple pieces here. And hopefully get some use out of it. I use it quite a bit. I got to get some pails dumped out and I'm going to do some brass. I did a little bit and I thought maybe I'll do a video. So if I get this on this, I'm going to use this tranny stand for part of my, or tranny jack for part of my tripod. Maybe that'll work. I'll be back. I'm still here. Piece of extruded. This thing's a lot of fun to play with. A little noisy, but not too bad. I'm trying to get this. You can control this pedal right here. You just push down just a little. Sure, it's pretty nice. Don't leave it that small. I have sheared it up where I fill barrels. Got steel in there. Don't really have to do that. Easier loaded to buy. I just cut that bolt out that was on there. metal. A little bit of brass left on there. Nice chunk of brass, all ready to go. Another piece of copper. Drainage pipe. Wait a minute, that was my good ladder. Got aluminum rivets there, so that's technically good, just like that. The thinner it is, the harder it is to do. But I got this thing set wrong up here. It comes out down here and the thicker works better. Still got the little stickers on there that come with the trim. What I do is I use the air chisel to that. Got the little running board stuff in there. Bit of a pile there. I gotta put a new longer bolts in the back that loosened up on me, and that didn't take long. It's less than 3 minutes. So, oh, I see I missed a couple, but I go back through it. I get it a little smaller than it. And I got my fancy swivel here now. That jack stand. If I get it smaller, what I downsize it so I'm not wrestling around, then I go up there and do the finishing touches. And this right here, it's got some plastic in it, so I'll shear that up. These I did earlier, and that thicker stuff shears way better than this thinner stuff. But this machine's getting old. It still works pretty good. I put shims in there a couple years ago, and then my back bolt, which is what I replaced today, loosened up. You got to put shims in between here, right there, and it's got to be the same in the front end as it is in the back. And these both loosened up. I can double nut them when I get it centered, but I was just testing to see how good it cuts. See, that's already loose. Yep, that nut fell right off there. That bolt wasn't long enough. I just stuck something in there. It's better than not having nothing, but I tightened it up. So yeah, I've got to get some flat washers. Almost, yeah, it's not set in square, but it works pretty good. I mean, it'll work a lot better than that, but mainly, like, it works good for the brass and stuff. But usually if I do these ladders, I use my big shear out back. That thing will cut really thin aluminum. You don't, of course, you can't cut the small stuff. You get your fingers cut off, or your hands, or whatever. But that alligator shear will cut. I like it as far as cutting the bigger stuff down. I got stuff out there. I got a bunch of extruded. It's chopped down. I could bring it in here, and I got a fuel drum that's filled with it. I'll put my glove in. So yeah, I could bring that in here and be cleaning it, but I'm mostly trying to do a little scrap, trying to get to my brass out there in the pile, and I thought maybe I'll do a little bit of that and mess with that shear. And I get bored, so I go from one thing to another. I'll do a little cleaning, a little auto repair, a little scrapping. But they sold the ventless heater today. A guy come over here, and I tell people, hey, I'm doing YouTube channels too, so I get a lot of different people selling stuff. I dug off the top of that, them screen doors, I was going to fish them out of there. They was up in there, and I just wanted to just test them bailer out. So this is a Junkin' Fool. I thought I had 3 minutes on here. I just looked at 16. I guess that wasn't too short of a video. Took me longer than I thought then. So thanks for stopping in Porterville. I hope everybody's keeping warm. It's cold out today. I got the wood stove going, but sometimes you can't tell. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye.